So here we are. We are live. Yay. I had to fight with the computer to get here because of my cat. Because she walks on keyboards and she changes settings on me. Wherever you are in the room, Noko, you're evil. She is. She's evil. She is the son of the devil. And she messed with my keyboard and she's evil. Coda, would you stop licking our butt? I'll be sharing this in a second and thinking about getting some people in here. And I'm just trying to roll a smoke after fighting with this computer. What she did made me think that my computer was busted. Because I'm going through all the settings and everything else, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And no matter what I click, although I can hear everything, I can't broadcast at all. And it was just driving me nuts. I'm like, I'd already fixed this ages ago. Why is it doing this now? Why is it having issues? Not finding any answers. None of the online solutions worked. Not a single online solution worked to get this problem dealt with. So that's when I finally, I started digging around on my own to figure out what was going on. And it was one of the internal settings. And when I got into that internal setting, I saw that all the way down into a separate properties bar. Damn cat had muted me. Because she wanted to walk on the keyboard in the middle of the night. Thanks, cat. Thanks, Noko. You're such a darling. You're such a sweetheart. So whoever's watching, yeah, if you don't say anything, I don't know you're there. Or don't say anything. For all I know, it's Negs going, what the fuck is this? Who the fuck's in here calling me a twat? You'll find out. I just got to send a link to this to a few people first. I know most people do this beforehand, but I'm one of those special 2020 hindsight people. I'm just that damn talented. Come on, catch up. My computer's like, what? We're doing live broadcasts and sharing live broadcasts, and I am not the fastest computer in the world. I don't like this. I don't like this. All right, Bubba. now that certain people have a chance to get in here who deserve to be seeing what it is I'm going to be talking about. I keep hearing it said with me, and I like it, so I'm going to drop it. I tend to drop what's called truth bombs. You should be afraid of me because I'm one of those quiet people that sits in the back. Nikki, I got your message. You can rewatch later. You should be afraid of that. Because us quiet people that sit in the back, we get to hear a lot. We get to see a lot. That means negative talk radio. I saw you chuckling and disregarding somebody that you considered a friend while they were having a seizure with you and another person on live air. That is correct. Negative talk radio. Even seemed amused about a friend having a seizure on live air. I am disgusted about this. And ever since he's been, it wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't that big of a deal. That would be like seeing your friend fall down, crack their head open. There's blood gushing all over the sidewalk, and you're like, that was entertaining. And what's even worse is the woman that he's talking with, the other person, oh, she's just taking a 5-minute chill pill. And he's like, that wasn't funny. People are trying to tell this woman she's having a seizure. She needs to do something about it. You need to cool this out. She's blocking him, and he's like, I don't see anything wrong with this. And then when she says, hey, I don't approve of any of this. I don't approve of you treating me like this. He gets offended and says, well, you need me for views. You need me for this. You need me for this. So now I'm leaving you because you're not getting along with every single little tidbit of what I say. So pretty much because she didn't let you bully her over her disability, you pulled funding. Then you got mad because she told people about it. Wait a minute. As somebody who has survived abuse and actually counseled others about it, that's abuser talk. That is how families bury abuse. That is how my family buried abuse for years. We don't talk about it. It stays inside the family. It stays just between us. Negative talk radio. That is abuser talk. That is inappropriate. Highly inappropriate. Like I said, people are saying, the followers I'm getting, the comments I'm getting is she drops truth bombs. This is a truth bomb. This is a truth bomb. These are just facts. My opinions, you want my opinions? My opinion is you are a fucking asshole dickhead. That nobody should be listening to you. Nobody should be following you. That's my fucking opinion. The truth of it is, just breaking it down by what you did, is that you are showing tendencies of somebody who is highly abusive, who has little care or regard for anyone else around them, and that if you really wanted to save yourself at this point, you need to be making some major, huge public apologies. Instead of making any form of public apologies, what you do is you go and announce. Now get this, you go and announce, after saying, I'm not working with this CBD person anymore because she won't let me abuse them, you announce, I'm doing my own CBD. I got more viewers, so I got more followers, so I can do this better than you. Not knowing the legislation surrounding it, not knowing the full extent of the legalities of it, not knowing how to get a hold of the different distributors or anything else. You go and make this announcement. Again, This is just an attack on her. This has nothing to do with you wanting financials. This is an attack on the person who had a seizure, who you knew had seizures, who you did not try to defend, you did not try to assist, that you just sat back and kind of chuckled. I know, honey. I know. Yeah, this is all abuser actions that he did. Everything about this is abuser actions, and the fact that this was on live broadcast, he was more concerned. From what I saw, like everybody keeps saying, they keep quoting me for dropping truth bombs. Truth bomb on this. This is somebody who is more concerned about his numbers. If anybody is going on there thinking he's even concerned about his son, no, he's concerned about his numbers. I'm sorry. But he is using whatever he can. And he's actually, from what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing from even other people that have dealt with him in the past, he creates drama to continue his ratings. And yeah, I know. I addressed that, even him going and saying, well, I'm starting my own CBD company. He doesn't know what the fuck to do with that. That is nothing but trying to hurt this friend who had a seizure. That he already hurt the person by acting like a dick. And not an impressive one at that. Well, I didn't bring up a lot before because you needed me to be rational. You needed me to be stable. So I was doing my own little mantra in my head, keeping myself stable so I could help you. Because you needed the help at that point. Now it's my turn to be able to be pissed and do my little truth bomb. Okay, sorry about that. Back. Yes, I know it went down for a minute. We're back. Somebody decided to hook up to the internet. Somebody decided to hook up to the internet again, and when they did that, it just not the best signal. Let's see here. Is it fully back? Yes, I am fully back, I think. Yes. All right, let's get this back into a pop out. Now that I have this working again. Oh no. But yeah, it dropped out right as I was saying important there. And that was this. Negs, you're a twat. You're a cunt. You're a fucking asshole. You need to get your dick out of your ass, go lay by your dish. Because that was beyond inappropriate. All right? What if your son had an issue like that? And he was doing a chat with people he considered were his friends. Now, these people that he can, his friends, on air, while he started having a seizure, blew it off. Oh, he's taking a 5-minute chill pill. Rub some dirt in it. How would you fucking feel? How the hell would you feel if your son had some sort of medical issue like that and had a medical crisis on air, and the people he considered friends pulled that shit? Wouldn't feel too good, would it? You'd be pissed. You'd be ranting. You'd be raving. But yet, when other people ranted and raved, you got mad at them for it. Right, too. Try and tell me right now I don't have a right to be pissed about you doing that to my friend. I can't talk about the other woman. I don't know her at all. I have never actually watched much of her stuff, but I've watched a lot of yours. So I can't talk about her. I don't know her. And she wasn't really a friend, but you were. You were a friend of Kimber's. Okay, let's completely remove the company. You were a friend of this woman's. And you pulled this. If that happened to your son, how would you feel? There's multiple people viewing this right now. If one of you knows him, ping him. Get him in here. Pull him. I know you can't, but there's others. I keep seeing the views jumping up and down. I know there's others. One of you, go ahead, him. Pull him in. Because I want to hear his response on this. I want to know what he would do if somebody else did that to his son. I know you can't. He can be pissed, but this is between me and him at this point. This is my being pissed, and I want to know why he thought it was appropriate to do that about somebody's disability. And I want to know what he would do if his son had that disability and somebody did that to his child. That's my issue. You literally, this is about a disability. This is about you being so callous and cold. The comments that were made, the way you reacted to it, and trying to hurt the person even further afterwards. Acting like it's no big deal. Like you're this person who can't be touched because you've got followers. That's people online watching. That's it. Those aren't friends. You hurt a friend who had a disability. I want to know, what the hell? What would you do if this happened to your son? I want to know this. I would love for you to show up. I would love for one of your other friends to show up. Any of them. Come on. This has nothing to do with anybody else saying shit to me. I'm not trying to get attention for anyone. I'm not trying to boost anyone else on this point or anything else. I want an answer for myself on this, as I'm sure others do. There's a lot of us that were watching that. Christy, the whole thing with Negs, negative talk radio, and the fact that, okay, negative talk radio, let's restate everything. Let's bring it down to just bare facts. Negative talk radio brought a friend onto the radio. We'll even bring it down to ABC status. Character A brings a person on a live chat. Let's call that person they bring on character B. Character A and character B know each other, know each other's medical histories. Character A knows character B has seizures. Character C may or may not know, I don't know. Character C is an unknown factor. During this live chat, character A, B, and C are at different locations. Character B has a seizure while on live air. Character C makes a joke about it, says, oh, she's taking a 5-minute chill pill. Character A kind of chuckles about it, says nothing. Character C is blocking people from saying anything about the seizure and leaving that person's window up so seizure is being viewed. Character A, who is friends with character B, does nothing to defend character B. Absolutely nothing. Character B, when they bring up that this upset them, is told by character A to rub dirt in it. A or character C says that the character A agrees with it. I view this happening and I am upset about it. And I am calling negative talk rollout on this. Negative talk radio is character A in that scenario. I don't know much about character C. I can't say if they were really being insensitive or not because I don't know them. I don't know their personality. So I'm just not going to bring them in on it. But what the hell? That's the A, B, and C of it. Literally, that is the A, B, and C. That is the facts. When you break it down, that is the facts. That's the bare bone facts. And that is the points. And know what he would do. Your points. Okay, Christy, that was my points. And I want to know what the fuck he'd do if somebody did that to his kid. One of his friends brings him on a chat with another friend who he may or may not know very well, has some sort of medical condition about it, and the other person's like, ah! And he's just like, ugh. He'd be pissed. And one of the things Negs has been doing is, well, nobody really has the right to be pissed about, oh, she's doing for attention. She's not doing anything. It's very dry over here right now, so pardon me. She's asked people not to do this shit. This is me. This is me. No, because he's not one of my friends. You want to invite him? Invite him over. Come on. No, she doesn't want one of us to ask him. She wants nothing to do with this. She is done. She has washed her hands of it. She's being more grown up about it than I am. She is being much more grown up about it than I am. And I was there for the whole thing. I even heard the audios and everything else that she was sharing. And well, guess what? The survival of a bully depends on silence. Yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, calm down about that. I can get over the top because it upsets me anytime. So, because VHS archive, it upsets me anytime somebody does this with disability. It is offensive. Bunny Rabbit. Sometimes people need an outside resource to be able to understand a situation. And if it offended you, hearing it referred that way, maybe that's the way you were able to understand it. Maybe it didn't click to you as offensive until you heard it referred to that way. Because most people, it doesn't click to them even that way. They just blow it off. Dragon messing about it, and then he goes and says that he's starting a CBD company when he knows nothing about CBD or anything else. He's got no idea what the fuck he's even doing. Untwisted, no, they were actually friends. This is more personal than that. They were actually friends. You have no idea. There's more than that. And this happened on a live stream. So how the fuck was it private? When this all happened on a live, this seizure happened on a fucking live stream. Because, Bunny, that's the best way he's going to relate to it. I'm not saying that I want his child to have a seizure or anything like that. That's not, you are taking it way out on that one. I do not remember the name of the live stream. I'm sure if you ask Negs, he'll tell you and be even joking about it. Shrubbery. Thank you. Thank you for the shrubbery. And for a lot of people that, they weren't there for the personal conversations and stuff like that, it's whatever. Just whatever. Okay, see you, VHS. I don't care because I'm not trying to take advantage of shit. I actually do not care if I become popular or not. I don't do this to become popular. If you've ever watched any of my others, you'd know that. That's why I don't have a lot of followers. Russians must have done. That's an interesting name. That's an interesting name. There's nothing you could have done to save her, but there's things for common courtesy, like don't make jokes about it. Pause the live feed or remind people, He knew about the seizures. He could have even said, hey, guys, no, this is a seizure. We need to be a little respectful of this. Even that, just a word. And this is my outlet to the world. This is when I get really upset. Like I said earlier, it's really dry in here. This is how I say what's going on. And I'm upset about what happened with Negs. I personally am upset. It wasn't outright jokes. It was joking tones. It was the little smirks. It was, oh, it's hard to describe. But it was very disrespectful. Wow, that's great thinking for someone who obviously is not paying attention. There are other outlets in place other than chat rooms. You can try to twist it all you want. You can also go back and just rewatch the video later because I'm not playing the twisting words game, Russians. And yeah, I know about half of YouTube is about twisting words. My family tried that with me for years. They tried that with me for absolute years. You guys can try the twisting words all you want. I just don't give a flying fuck. And it's nice that it wasn't until I actually insulted him that all of you actually showed up. And there are things that he shared that I heard that he may not have done them over a public chat, those few things that he shared, but I did hear them and they were inappropriate. Christy, I've answered that twice. Are you really? I've answered that twice now. I answered it right after you had asked the last time. Like even just saying, hey, she's having a seizure. Show a little respect. She's having a seizure. Just defending herself when another woman's making the comment instead of just giving that little chuckle. Defend her. The little 5-minute chill pill, that is extremely insulting. The fact that that's a friend who doesn't even bother to defend you when somebody is being that insulting. I flipped out when I saw that. I was absolutely fucking livid. Somebody's having a seizure, 5-minute chill pill. No, because she shared private messages because she knew he was being fake. Bullies are often fake. And right now, you're all being murdered. Monkeys follow the biggest, strongest monkey. You know why? Because they're scared of being beaten down. It's the monkey see, monkey do culture that we all live in. And monkeys are very much, they'll follow the monkey that is the biggest and the toughest, not always because they respect the monkey. Yes, he saw it. He saw that she had the seizure. But they don't follow it because, they don't always follow the biggest, baddest, because I'm not even looking at comments right now because I want to get through saying this. They don't always follow it because they respect that monkey, but they follow it because they don't want to get beat down. They don't want to end up being one of the victims. And when that monkey gets more monkeys following it, who over time they start to think like the monkey. They start to think in those bully terms. Well, now you got more monkeys thinking on those bully terms, which allows them to affect even stronger willed monkeys. So they pull those ones in. Now you get to affect even stronger willed monkeys. And you pull those ones in. And the cycle keeps going and going and going. And this is what creates mob mentality. And that's one of the things he does. And anybody who speaks out about that, anybody who doesn't follow in that, is often accused of being drama. Just because we don't follow that line. We don't get sucked in. When the big bad monkey is coming down with the sticks and the rocks and everything else, we dig our heels in and we say no. Something was done that wasn't correct. This is not appropriate. This is not how you treat another person. And we're called drama. Now I'll look. Actually, I just gave a whole anti-bully speech, and you're telling me I look stupid for talking about anti-bullying, which makes you look like an absolute dipshit. So, yeah, better to be a bully than somebody who stands up for their rights. And calling anybody who stands up for their rights an extinct species. Wow. You got issues. You got serious, serious issues. I'm just enjoying some of these comments at this point. I'm seriously, I'm just enjoying some of these comments at this point because it's, you guys, you just proved my points. This is what I mean by mob mentality. Actually, I was venting. I was calling out Negs, not. Oh, yeah, I guess I did call out his fans too, so whatever. Go ahead. Really, it won't work, but yet you're talking. Hey, guys, this won't work. They're talking. Dragon Mist, it won't work, but A for effort. The Einstein Award goes to Dragon Mist as they comment. It won't work. Saying that we will not comment. Woo! Honey, the fact that all of his fans are on here listening to a message means it worked. Because his fans are now hearing a message that he doesn't want them hearing. Oh, Sylvia, I do the same thing to people. Oh, they hate it. Thank you, Shrub. You didn't say anything like that, huh? That's why I was reading it with you. All these people in live chat saw you say exactly that, but yet you're saying that I'm delusional. Honey, don't eat the little mushrooms growing off the patties in the yard. They're bad for you. The Joy fans. Sylvia, I'm not a Joy fan either. I'm just interested by YouTube drama. It depends on the day. Depends on the day. Dragon Mist, from what I've been seeing of you, I'll be perfectly honest, just my opinion. No fact dropped here, just an opinion. I can't see anybody that could stand you much either. But that's me. I don't think me and you would ever get along. So let me guess, Dragon Mist, you just go around and troll people just for the hell of it because you got no life. Maybe you're a teenager who, you get bullied in school, so you go on here and you try to bully others to make yourself feel better. To rush it. Holy short. You are acting like the stereotype for it. It's Dragon Mist, you are acting like the stereotype. Actually, unfortunately, I don't eat cookies. But you go ahead and shove that thing in whatever cavity you pulled it out of. And your only reason on earth there, Dragon Mist, is to try and twist people's words around and make yourself feel better rather than paying attention to any issues or actually caring about anything in the world, let alone try to stop somebody who's making an obvious attempt at bullying. But hey, thank you, Christy. Yeah, you know, if he comes, he comes. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Come on, Shrub, you'll get it. You'll get it. You'll get it. The spoon already left. Like I said, this has nothing to do with them. This is me personally. This is my issue. Oh, wow, Dragon. Why don't you crawl out of his ass? This isn't even about saving her. It's about being respectful. Christy, repeat that. No, we're waiting for shit. If you're bored, Dragon, leave. There you go, Shrub Time. It's the Russians' fault. It's the Russians' fault. Here. Candlelight vigil will help in the wait. Okay. What did I just put the lighter? There it is. There you go. Candlelight vigil. Does that help, Russians? I don't know. I think I'm done waiting for him. I keep holding it. Thinking about going off to smoke my own pipe. But I'll reiterate here. Any of y'all can say whatever you want. I don't care. This is me. This is my opinions. This has nothing to do with the spoon or any of that. This is what I saw. And that was offensive. No, I haven't smoked my own pipe because I didn't want to chill out before doing this. No, the pipe is preloaded and waiting. You want to see post bake? Maybe after I get a good high on, I'll do a baked and talk. No, I'm on medical marijuana for my fibromyalgia, so it's. I tried that with somebody before. It's they wanted a cigarette, and it's it just I can't get it through the camera. I tried. It's just I'm sorry. I tried. It's shit just doesn't pass through the computer. If I could, I'd smoke up the entire world at once because I'm pretty sure everybody would just chill the fuck out and there'd be a lot less problems. I'll tell you one thing. Even high off my ass, I'm pretty sure I'd still think that he's an asshole. Well, stop bringing up whether she's chill or not. This has nothing to do with that. This has something to do with, it's how callous he handled her having a seizure and everything that happened afterwards, and him pulling this, well, if you're not going to let me do this, then I'm not going to be a sponsor with you. And it's not even her that said stuff, it's others, and she's just the only one you know about. Actually, the Russians must have done it. That's not the way it works. The strain that she smokes, I will say this. I will say this. Knowing about her, I'm actually friends with her. The strain that she smokes is specifically designed, is one of the ones that helps with the seizures. She does it to help with prevention of them. If she can catch the initial twitches, she can stop one from starting. Well, Dragon Miss, if you had paid attention to anything I said before, I don't give a flying fuck who cares what I think. Well, I think you're an asshole. So we can both think each other are assholes. Yeah, Christy, I know, but at this point, I have realized how idiotic Dragon's Mist is, and I'm just kind of enjoying fucking with her. I'll be honest, I am literally enjoying fucking with her. Because she's making herself look worse and worse. Small clique of friends, she might look good, but I know how she looks in general populace. Saying shit like this about people with disabilities and stuff like that, and I know. No harm, no foul, no problems. Now, see, if your issues were that bad, Dragon Mist, most people don't go, I have medical issues. I just got out of the hospital yesterday. It's just, yeah, I've got this. I can relate. Like me, it's yeah, I got the fibromyalgia. I can relate. It's really, No, actually, the way you're texting, I can tell I'm fucking with you. All right, I'm just gonna puff now. Oh, that's good stuff. Mm-hmm. Well, that's great, Dragon Mist. That's another thing we can agree on because you're nothing to me. Dude, I had people who hated me so much, they tried to make reports saying that that dog was actually dead several years back and posting my face and phone number on Craigslist. So, yeah, I've dealt with worse than you. Christy, that's what she. Why do you still think I did this trying to get attention? You know nothing about me. I'm just still amazed that you did think I did this trying to get attention. I am seriously still amazed at that. I'll be honest, I've been trying not to laugh about it. I've been so trying not to laugh about that you think I've been trying to get attention. It's obvious you want Meg's attention. You're like fucking in love with him or something. You like trying to suck his dick? Are you like trying to court him? Oh my God, you are. Now you're getting all defensive. You just raised the bar. You're trying to suck his dick. Dragon Mist has a crush on Negs. She's trying to suck his dick. Oh, because she's in love with him. So she's going to stick around and continue and still be all defensive about him. And now transferal. Wow. No, Dragon Mist is trying to do transferal because she thinks that if she transfers the attention off of herself for me pointing that out, that people won't realize. You think that Negs will like you more now that you came on here and heckled me? Yeah, but Kimber didn't go to this extent. Yeah, the Russian's spotting it. Christy, even you aren't doing it to the extent that Dragon is. Dragon's getting just all nasty. She's trying to take me down, take Kimber down, taking down everybody. She's like a rabid dog in a corner. She wants to suck his dick. Oh, it depends on who you ask on that one, and whether I'm lovable or not. Oh, I don't have to tell you where you've been nasty. You already know. Besides, I'm too baked at this point to remember little tiny specifics. Dragon Mist is in love. I've always had the talent of reading between the lines of people. Some people it creeps them out, others they think it's cool. Takes me a couple of minutes, but yeah, Dragon Mist is absolutely in love with an egg. Kimber always thought he was cool. I could tell that, kind of like a big brother type thing. And I think that's the reason, yeah, it did hurt her, but Dragon Mist, on the other hand, fuck. Oh, hell no, you ain't been polite. You want to know why it's taken everybody long to respond to that? Because they're all busting around laughing after you said that. And now you're getting even more. A little secret, when you want to read somebody, you want to tell what's going on in their head, and you're doing this over a chat type thing, watch for what makes them escalate, what gets them going, and stuff like that. If they escalate suddenly or try to make a joke over something somebody said, then you just hit something sensitive. Oh, it's not just love. You want to suck his dick. You want to have his children. Completely and utterly infatuated with him. Yes, I took a photo. It wasn't even of numbers. It was a friend. Why do you keep nodding? How do you keep knowing why I'm messaging you? Why aren't you getting up? And I just messaged them that I'm reading your pop-ups from Facebook. They sent question marks, so I took a picture of it and sent it off to them. No shit. What? Whatever. You're the one who's nasty. Ah, the one who's. Wow. Well, yeah, I probably sound childish right now. I'm high off my ass. Letting the meds kick in, but that's good because I was overstressed before. A child. Actually, I'm almost 40. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a lot older than most people realize. What, Dragon? You don't have anything else to say? You don't like that I told people how to read you? Oh, okay. You're trying to say that you're making me look worse, that I'm looking bad. This is pathetic. That my minor psychology training, I actually helped my cousin train to become a psychologist. She's taken the classes several times, and I was her bunker partner on it. And during that, I actually learned how to read things. Yeah, that is sad. That is very sad that your name only draws 17 views. Um, oh, Negs, if you were ever looking for someone to suck your dick, apparently Dragonsmith is more than willing. No, I saw it. I commented. Hey, he's up for a blowjob. Dragon Mist and stay negative. That's lovely. So next, my comment was simply the my question is simply this: if situations were reversed, and it was to put it into perspectives, it was your son who was on a three-way chat like that with someone he considered a friend and someone that wasn't a friend or either, and he had a medical condition that acted up. The other person made a joke about it, and the person he considered to be his friend did not defend him and did not correct it. How would you feel? That isn't even what I asked. You can't even answer the question. The reason you can't answer the question is you know you were wrong in what you did. That's sad. That is. I am actually shocked. I thought you would come on. I thought that you would at least state that you'd be upset, that you wouldn't approve of it. You saw a friend have a seizure. You heard another person that you considered a friend but knew did not know about that seizure and did not know what it was make a joke. You did not defend the friend that was in the seizure. And to me, it looked like you were entertained by it. That's what started everything. That was the very start of all of it. That was after. That wasn't even the start of it. That's not what started it. That's like saying well, my sister tried to drown me, so I broke her nose. You broke her nose? How dare you break her nose? Dude, she was trying to drown you. Real life example from a friend of mine. If you defended her, no. You know, all you had to do, literally, all you had to do, this is as simple as it was. Say, hey, not appropriate. She may be having a seizure. That was it. That was all you had to say. I'm the one. I was personally offended by that. There's a lot of other people that were personally offended by that. Yeah, because a lot of people's messages that were offended were being blocked. Their voices weren't allowed to be heard. And it's ridiculous. That's not the way things work in this world. And because of that, a lot of people were in tears over this matter. It isn't just one person that was hurt on this one. My name officially is Aurora Willow Rains. Also, Coda Talks Back. I'm personally Aurora Willow Rains. My channel is Coda Talks Back. Kind of figured. I gathered that from watching previous videos of yours and stuff like that, that you were that type of person. No, I actually profiled you to be that beforehand. But that is also sad that your personality is that easy to define, that I was able to profile you into the different auspices of who you are after watching 20 minutes. When most people, it takes at least a week. Wow, that is egotism in its finest. And unfortunately, it was spot on. I was actually hoping it was wrong. Just sitting here reading the comments, just really not caring. Because it's all the same thing over and over again. Absolutely no originality in any of it. So, are any of you going to bring back anything that was seen maybe before 1998? All right. Seeing how nobody wants to bring anything original into anything. Yeah, claims he doesn't care. Negs makes live stream with my name in. Doesn't care, makes live stream with my name on it. Negs claims he doesn't care. Shows up on live stream. And I think that's the perfect place to end it all.